I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a cooking video while I was doing another. Hello. I sat down to do a video for you. My kitchen's kind of dark today. It's a little sunny but overcast. We still have a little bit of snow on the ground. But I wanted to tell you the video you're fixing to see, a cooking video. It's a black-eyed pea cornbread casserole I got off the internet. I did. I was doing another project that day. Didn't know if I was making much sense with the cooking video. I think it's fairly easy to follow with the way my brain works. So I thought I'd share it with you because it is a good video. The one thing I will tell you ahead of time, I would have spiced up my meat because it asked for hot sausage and I used ground beef and I should have spiced it a little more. Other than that, anything you might have seen in notations on the video, that's about the only difference I would do. It was good. So I hope you enjoyed this cooking video, and I'll talk to you soon. While I'm working on another project, I thought I'd start a pot of black-eyed peas, and I put some bacon in it, maybe a little too much, but it's going to be good. And I'm just going to simmer it on the stove because I don't want to blow one of my, kick one of my breakers. And I'm probably going to wind up having to add more water. But I didn't want to use a gigantic pot. I'm trying to cut back on bigger dishes when I don't need them. So I'm going to turn this on, get it to simmering and cover it. And you'll see what I got planned for this. Back to my black-eyed peas. They're almost done. I did not keep any track of time. I'm just simmering until they get done because I've been in the middle of another project too. But I wanted to bring you back and show you that I took out some of them because I don't want to get them so soft that they're mushy in a recipe I'm wanting to use. And hopefully I will get to that this evening if I can get my energy level back up. But I wanted to show you that I took out some, and I'm going to continue letting these simmer for a while. I haven't added any salt or pepper or anything yet, but I know I'm going to wind up having to add some salt because I've done tasted it, and I can tell it's going to need a little salt. But for now, I'm leaving everything like it is. I'm just going to let it simmer for a little while longer. If people wonder why I don't get anything done around here, I hunted my coffee. I hunt it really pretty much every day, but this one was in the pantry. I think that was 3 or 4 days ago. That's why I'm slow as everything. Thought I'd bring you back. The recipe I'm going to use calls for a pound of sausage, but I have this ground up beef here that I want to use instead. And it doesn't ask for onion, but I need to heat it up since it's been refrigerated, so I'm going to go ahead and saute some onion with it. And when I get it sauteed up, we'll come back and see if we can get this meal put together. I'll get you back on the island when I can, but right now I've got another project going on, and yeah. But the recipe's calling for a half a cup of plain white flour and a cup and a half of white cornmeal. And then it's asking for the baking soda and salt, which I'm sure they're wanting plain all the way around. Mine's self-rising, so I'm not adding the baking powder or the salt because there's salt in my meat. And my peas should be salty enough. So I'm going to put this in the bowl and I'll bring you back. I'll try to remember to link the recipe. I've been wanting to make this for a while, and I always get sidetracked and never get it done. It asks for a cup of buttermilk, but I don't have any buttermilk. A lot of times when I buy it, it seems like it goes bad, so I took a cup of milk and a tablespoon of vinegar, and you let it sit for at least 5 minutes. So that's what's going to go in there, my whole milk with the white vinegar. And then it's asking for a half a cup of oil. Got that in there. If I wait till the perfect time to do this, none of us will ever see it. That's why I always go to my tried and true, because I put things off, but I want to try new stuff. So I'm going to stir the mixture up. Doesn't look like it'd be enough, but the way they talk, it's going to be. What else are we using here? It says to stir in the cooked sausage, which I did hamburger. A pound of hamburger. Or approximately a pound with the onions. And mainly, ooh, I forgot to put my eggs in there. I forgot to put my eggs in there, people. Ah! Let me go get my eggs. Since I forgot to put the eggs in the mixture when I did the milk and the oil, I'm beating them up a little bit now. Because the meat's not really hot. But I'm afraid it's going to cook my eggs. I probably already messed up. And look how thick that is. Would that be right? Well, I'm going to put it down in the bottom. You seen the coffee cup in the pantry, so you know what I'm capable of. Okay. I want to go ahead and kind of mix this if it's going to cook it. A cup, 15 ounces of black beans. I saved 2 cups, so about a cup is about 16 ounces. So I believe that's going to be plenty. It said 4 to 5 ounces of green chilies. It didn't. I don't think it says whether to drain it or not. Let me see. It just says green chilies. It's not saying to drain it. So I'm going to leave everything in it because, like I said, I think the mixture is a little dry anyway. But after all, it's a casserole, not really a bread, right? And we're putting in cream corn. Oh, that's where part of the moisture comes in at. Can of cream corn. This is the one I had. I'm starting to feel a little better about it. Starting to. Two cups. Let me see. Of cheddar cheese. Who does not love cheddar cheese? I'm my cheddar cheese. I laid it out so I wouldn't have to look for it. 2 cups of cheddar cheese. Sounds good, doesn't it? My 2 cups of cheddar cheese. What else am I putting in it? Jalapeno. Should I do it? I don't know if I should do it or not. Let me see here. Oh, this is... I say yes, I need to. So I'm going to see how much it's asking for. And I'll show you what I'm going to use. Because as you notice, I'm making substitutions in it. It said 1 4-ounce can of diced jalapeno. But I've got this in the refrigerator that I don't remember where I bought it. I think it's from an Amish market. So I'm going to use some of this wickedly delicious wicked jalapeno relish. And 4 ounces is about 1/4 of a cup. I think I had 1/4 of a cup measured earlier. And I do. So I'm just going to pour me a 1/4 of a cup. It's not pure jalapeno, so it ought to be good. Shouldn't be, as much mixture as in here, it shouldn't be too spicy. That's what makes it smell good. And that's one reason I wanted the black-eyed peas out of the pot before they got too hard. That's what my mixture looks like. So what am I doing next? I got to bring the pan over. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything, because y'all know me. It said 3/4 of a cup of cream corn. Well, it got the whole can. Got the whole can. But I'll link this recipe so y'all can do it like it says. Let me see. I just want to make sure that I'm putting it on the right temp and all this. Bring you right back. I was trying to think what else it would take to maybe spice it up a little bit because of my taste buds, and I put a little Worcestershire sauce in it. I just hope I don't have too much liquid in it. Between that and the little bit more cream corn than what it asks for. And it's supposed to be on 350. I have to let my oven cool down just a tad because I put mine on 375. I mean 425. I make mistakes all the time. And usually, I don't even use a recipe. So, and since we're cooking from pantry, because everything that I use today is out of my pantry, you do make substitutions sometimes. And so that's what I did. Let me see if I can tell you. It says to bake uncovered for 1 hour. Did I show you what it looks like? I don't remember. Well, since I'm fixing to put it in the oven anyway, I'll put these in the sink and I'll bring you back and show you what the casserole looks like. And then I'll determine whether I need to put a little more cheese on top. Told you I forget stuff. I forgot to show you what it looks like. I just put it in the oven. This is what it looks like. I'm setting the timer for 1 hour. I already have. And I'll bring you back when it's done. Well, I got it out of the oven, and I forgot to bring you back before I took a little piece out of it. I'm fixing to go get Eli. It's very pretty. You can see my purple onion in there. I will say be a little cautious on your liquids, like I added a little bit too much cream corn. So I don't think it got quite as, I think it was a little bit more juicy. I guess is how to say it, than it would have been had I, but still, this is coming straight out of the oven. It's good. I already took a bite, but I'm going to take another bite. I like around the edges. I'm glad I added the jalapeno. Yeah. But like I said, just be cautious on the amount of liquid you put in. And it might have been too that buttermilk might have been a little bit thicker than the milk I used. They used spicy sausage in the original recipe. I probably would have added a few more spices to my ground beef had I thought, but I didn't. Would I make it again? Yes. Do I think I might could perfect it? most definitely. And we may try that in the future. Maybe not quite with this one, but maybe with another one. Okay? And until next time, I hope when I do these videos that you find something that can help you or just keep you entertained, if nothing else. I'm just working my way through. I shouldn't say working, I should say living my way through life. Until next time, we'll talk soon.